In this video, we will be covering an exercise called spins and stops. We're gonna start at a right flat and we're gonna do 4 spins. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, we're gonna pull into our first angle, across. So my left hand is coming in to the butt, my right hand is reaching for the clip, and I'm at this nice strong shoulder hip angle. This will be count 5. I'm gonna hold 6, I'm gonna hold 7, I'm gonna pull flat on 8, and then I'm gonna lift up on 8 and into my spin spot. Altogether, that should look like this. 5 and 6 and squeeze, push and 1, 2, 3, 4 and hit, 6, 7, flat lift 1. Now we just repeat that pattern through every position. So from my first angle, we'll go through the straight up and down. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4, straight up. Then from here we'll go to our third angle, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and squeeze. From here we'll move to our fourth position, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and flat. Finally we'll close with a single, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and close. Now we can do the exercise on the left. For our first angle, we'll have a nice strong shoulder hip angle. My left hand should be reaching for the clip towards the butt. My right hand is reaching for the clip at the tip. We'll move into straight up and down, opposite angle, and then flat. This one you'll have to pay attention to because your left hand will be a lot higher than the right. But we want the top of the gun to be flat, parallel to the ground. Moving from angle to angle on the left side, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, push and 1, 2, 3, 4 and squeeze. From angle to straight up and down, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 straight up. Moving from straight up and down to the third angle, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and squeeze. Moving from the third angle to flat, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and flat. And then closing with a single, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, squeeze lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and close. And now we can put both sides together. 5 and 6 and squeeze, push and 1, 2, 3, 4 and hit, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 straight up, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and angle, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and flat, 6, 7, squeeze lift 1, 2, 3, 4, single out, 6, 7, push and 1, 2, 3, 4 and hit, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 straight up, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and angle, 6, 7, flat lift 1, 2, 3, 4 and flat, 6, 7, squeeze lift 1, 2, 3, 4, single out. As we get more comfortable with this exercise, we can start adding body to the catches. On both sides, the first angle is going to be a dig in, so we're coming across. For straight up and down, we'll just be in a releve. For the third angle, we'll do a step back. And then for flat, we'll be in a plie. On the left side, the first across angle will be at that dig. Straight up will be in our releve. The next angle we'll step back with the right foot, and then we'll be in a plie. For another added layer of difficulty, you can cut the exercise in half and do 2 spins, 1, 2, stop on 3, don't hold, and pull straight into that next down on 4. So an example of that, 5 and 6, and squeeze, push and 1, 2, hit, lift and 1, 2, hit, lift and 1, 2, hit, lift and 1, 2, hit. One key thing to think about for this exercise is when you're moving from the flat positions to the spins, you want to keep a very open grip on the rifle, almost these like hamburger hands. If you're wrapping in any way, you're more likely to fish as you're going into that spin, but keeping a nice light open grip on the rifle will help so that the rifle doesn't fish in the air. Another thing to think about is how much of this lift and this pull you need to make sure that your first spin is winding up straight up and down, and that you're not under rotating and scooping into that first spin, and that you're also not pulling too far past it and over rotating. Happy practicing!